So, fortune. When fortune appears in your life, limitations disappear as you sit back and watch your dreams manifest before your eyes. You are filled with a profound sense of gratitude and wonder. So, this is related for people that are not focusing on the love department at this time. Okay, so right now you're making the right decisions and it's actually working for you, okay? Or this is where your focus lies, so you're taking your sweet time to be able to align with the right opportunities, okay? I feel like also in the past, because we do have the Eight of Swords energy, I feel like in the past you were prone to make decisions based on what you had to do as opposed to what you actually wanted to do, and that's because you had, there's a lack of imagination, but there's also the sense of lacking your own sense of power, okay? Because of course with power comes responsibility, but at the same time you are responsible for your own happiness, okay? And to clarify that, we have financial freedom. When you are financially free, your lack of money no longer defines the limitations of your life. So this is the reason why now you're adjusting your perspective or adjusting your scope or adjusting your vision. So before, maybe you couldn't see the vision, you couldn't see your potential, you couldn't see the potential of a relationship, okay? Because it could be a business relationship, or you couldn't see the potential of the situation, and all of a sudden now you see all of this growth, or you see all of the attention that you've put in onto things. Like you are being reminded of being grateful at this time for the things that are going well in your life, okay? And even if you're feeling like things are not going as fast, or you're not sure how to get out of a situation or how to actually get through, there's a sense of being reminded of you, that the abundance lies within you, but it's also about your gifts and your talents. It's going to be time for you to start using those to make a difference in the world, okay? So, and this is how you'll be able to access it. It is your focus, but the focus also lets you know that you are, with the Lovers cards, you are able to get exactly what you want. And for some of you, you just have to get out of your own way, or you need some type of objectivity, okay? So for some, maybe taking a break, taking a vacation, stepping out of your comfort zone as well, or doing things that you've never done before could be something that works in your favor, okay? And also what's clarifying it is creator. Your creativity is your superpower on your path to prosperity. So there's also an issue with the Lovers card where you want to keep people at bay, because it's time for you to make decisions based on what you want, what you are about, and what you feel like you are led to, not led to by people, but led to by spirit and by your own understanding as well. But again, you have your own talents and gifts that needs to be put into question if you are confused about how to apply them or how to use them. And I don't know. Some of you are gonna start making like bundle of services or bundle of products once you truly figure out what you're meant to do in this life, or what you're meant to do right now, right this second. Okay, so what is helping? What is helping the Sagittarius people at this time? What is helping them at this time? What is helping them at this time? I feel like some of you might have been put into a box. You put yourself in a box for a very long time, because again, some of you are going to realize that the answers or the opportunities were there all along. But for whatever reason, you couldn't see it. You can really put yourself in the power seat. You can really put yourself in a position of power. That's all there is to it. And again, what's helping you is the Eight of Swords energy. Why do we have the Eight of Swords coming out again? this is this is supposed to be a help. So what's helping you? Are you on some kind of diet? Okay, it's clarified by the Ace of Pentacle energy. Ooh, there is a new beginning, and there is the Temperance energy. I feel like this is related for you this is related to those of you that are waiting at this time, because it's almost like waiting for some kind of payment, waiting for some kind of money, again waiting for a relationship to come through, and you're like, you're losing hope, or you're just, I feel like this is a person that's doing affirmations even if they don't feel like it, even if they don't see the results right away, or you're just doing the work because you know things are going to come along anyways. Okay. And clarifying the Ace of Pentacles, something like you're at the last leg of waiting. Okay. Stand your ground, stand your ground, Sagittarius, because there's an Ace of Pentacles on the fucking table at this time with the Temperance energy. It, I feel like it's money that's gonna last you a while. So for some of you, it's going to be a big chunk. Okay, it's gonna be a big sum. So you'll be able to like live off of it for 14 months. For others of you, this is a job opportunity that's available to you. But again, you have to realize that it is a temporary job just for now, okay? Because there is something about you that you have not figured out. So you need all the help that you can get, but you have to also realize that you're meant for greatness. You're meant to do greater things. So some of you, an opportunity is here for now, but some of you, because of the lack of longevity, or the lack of maybe not enough money, lack of resources, maybe you can't get around to go there. It's not, it's not an appropriate place to go there, or you feel like you don't have a car, or it's too out of your way. So some of you are going to say no to something, which will allow you to say yes to something else with Ace of Pentacles, Temperance, that is better for you at this time. But I feel like there's a sense of having to meet someone halfway, or you feel like someone needs to meet you halfway. But in reality, in this situation, I feel like some of you should say no to the first option that has presented, and to the second option that has presented. Just, I mean, it's more for those of you that want longevity and actually just want to jump into the work that they're meant to do. Okay. So what is the advice at this time? So you'll have to figure out, something is gonna be there for temporarily, something is there for the long term. So you might have to like make logical, this like be logical about what you want, but you also have the options with the Lovers card here, like what you want wants you, or you can align with the things that you truly want. Okay, so what is the advice for the Sagittarius at this time? We have the Page of Swords. Okay, so the Page of Swords is usually about a warning, but it's also the reason why it's a warning card is just that something is in your face, like neon lights. This is it, this is it, this is it, this is it, this is it. So I feel like someone could be relieving, or going back into, past memory lane, and figure out, well, why do I want this person in my life? Why do I want them back? Why are they still here? Why are they still communicating with me? Okay, so what's clarifying that is actually the Nine of Cups energy, as well as this Death card energy. And the reason why I'm laughing is because so I within this week I was thinking about the Nine of Cups, and I was thinking about this guy. He's like, he doesn't care, he feels very confident. I'm like, if I have this guy's confident, I could do whatever, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so it's almost like you're gonna need to keep your head on a swivel, because something that you really want is coming about. For some of you, it's going to be the end of a relationship. Okay, which is meant to be with the Death card, which is meant to be, but it's because you want something more out of life. So this is why you're letting go altogether. On the other hand, though, I feel like because you've been filling up your cup on an emotional sense, you're catching the eye of someone kind of pretty important. But again, some of you, it's actually someone that was here all this time, that you ignored, that you didn't pay attention to, that You didn't, maybe this is a friend too. This is a person that you didn't think could be on your level, and they are. And now with the death card, with the transition period, I also feel, because the death card could also talk about the transition period, have needing to put an end to something. There's gonna be like also learning. The page of swords is also an information that's provided to you, the news, something that catches your attention, but again, it has to do with a warning, like where you've been too self-indulgent in a certain way, and it works in a positive way where you are getting the attraction that you seek at this time, just because of the fact that you are loving on yourself. You're not even paying attention to other people, but you're also not paying attention to the people that are closest to you, because they are able to see how remarkable you are. I feel like they feel like the love for yourself is almost infinite. I don't know if that's something that that can actually be described into words, but there's something about you that cannot be disregarded, disputed. It's like you're the truth. Something about you. Like, I feel like some of you are also paying attention to the details, paying attention to the things that you say, paying attention to what's going on. Like, you are on observation mode. You're paying attention to the details as well, because you feel like something's coming. And some of you, the Nine of Cups could lead to the Ten of Cups. It could lead to your happily ever after. And you're just gonna need to start socializing more, because I feel like it's a person that's self-indulgent, so you like to do things your own way, and now you have to start learning about other people's behavior. I feel like this Nine of Cup energy is almost like a Scorpio energy. I mean, this is Scorpio, but it's almost like you're meant to use what you learn for something good, or you're meant to use what you learn to learn about a person, an opportunity. Um, okay, so that's what we got for you folks. Talk to you soon.